star-studded.
But we do still have Device over here towards the back of Sandbag. Zipex through the smoke denies Christu, and now Device is going to start revealing himself. He's able to get one, now two, potentially a third, until Gade's able to answer with something. But with that first kill from Gade, he finds himself in a 1 versus 5 situation. So North, eesh, it's going to be a tough spot. They kind of dismantled their opponent yesterday here on Vertigo. It looked really good for them, but I think Pimp has a lot of good points when he's arguing that Astralis have always been strong on Vertigo.
The meta still hasn't changed much at A. They changed the material, but it's all about this fight. Up the ramp versus smokes, hopping over sandbags, trying to get control on the wrap. And then on the other side of the map, it's like a different map entirely. You know, B has so much more to do with mid and B by itself, and A is like all on its own. So we've got two different factions now working together to defend. A kind of a nice bait setup to get some extra damage in. Most importantly, to get some info, a nade off, and fall back.
Oh, another little re-engagement here for Dupree, so making sure that he doesn't just give them all of that real estate, keeping those forward angles. It's been a real pleasure watching this B bomb site develop as time goes on, but at this moment, not. And with 30 seconds left, and this utility being volleyed over, they're ready for the hit. So they're looking to bunker and hunker down another piece of utility, but the Molotov gets extinguished in the smoke, and that leads them to walk right into Zipex. He's only going to find the first kill. We've got a boost on CT to get vision over smoke. It works fantastically for the first. Now they're going to try to jump up over it as well. MSL, he's shut down, and it's a 3 versus 2 in the post plant. So at least North have gotten this bomb down, and the CTs are tasked to the retake. Dupree comes out from elevator, but this is both members of North on ramp. And they're gonna wait. They're gonna chill. CTs peek out on short because of that flash. They're starting to wrap. They're gonna get this pinch, and Dupree isolating the 1v1s makes it look all too easy. Now there is the pressure of the defuse. Yugi calculates it.
The default box. I really hate to criticize aim because, you know, this is a game where we like to see people shoot each other in the back of the head, but there's a moment where the mechanics don't meet with the tactics, and tactics are perfect, and then Device ends up killing MSL as well. At least there's a kill from the grave, but it's still 4v3.
Yeah, MSL from beyond, able to burn one. Now we do still have 3 players for Astralis here on the A site, so we're ready for the hit. Again, Zipex gonna play the same angle on this smoke. It's one of his own smokes, right? Gives him a huge advantage when he can see the kneecaps of the players coming up. It's Cajun who has a further back angle that enables the trade, but now he's in a 1 versus 4. Not ideal, although he steals away the first one. Young player, big job. Over towards middle, we get Cajun hopping into Magisk. Oh man, it's all cut down. Even Dupree over towards B, shut out North. They've found 0 footing until now. Gave it a little something to work. He's got 2 more players to present himself.
It's just not the guy you want to peek you on this angle. I think of anybody else, maybe in the world, you know, for him to hold an angle like this, probably the scariest, the most guaranteed to at least get a single kill. Oh, but Magis, did he push up?
Yeah, he came back around. Ooh, and MSL looking to do one better there. He actually creates a great distraction for Gade and AZ to combine on site. Look at that wall of smoke. CTs were kind of caught between it, and then losing short meant they had to plug a hole. Ooh.
Either way, fast control here taken. Yeah, there was. Oh.
Device tries something very different this round. Goes peering into the depths of B and dies for it. Zipex. He's trying to, no, succeeding at, yes, holding this A site. A little grenade to help his adventure. And listen, it's still a 2 versus 2, but the HP favors that of North. Christu, he's going to try his best to just fly through this B bomb site. Man's running with a bottle in his hand. Going to crack it over the top of Dupree, perhaps, but nope, he is turned back the other way. So Cajun, 5 kills, 11 deaths on the half. First attempt at a clutch, and we know he can pull them off, but he's gonna have to figure out where both these CTs have gotten off to. He's very wary of that deeper member, but he has the space to try and get around towards CT. He takes damage, but not as much damage as he deals the other way. 33 HP combined for Astralis. They're gonna have to group up and try to find the timing, but at the same time, they don't want to get sprayed down by the same shots. So Cajun now a little bit flustered here. He's dodging the utility. He sees both players. Sole purpose to dunk that on someone's noggin. But he kind of cheats back into the depths of his bomb site. There are multiple frags here, so they're just welcoming them onto the bomb. Whoop! Yugi, good job. Fakes the plant, gets out, expects that they would go for such a tricky play. And there's the follow-up nade. That one lands. You can see how deadly it really could have been. Look at Dupree here. He's the insurance policy. Cajun's not going to check this corner, so now that flank has been dealt with. Everybody on the bomb site for Astralis can set their eyes forward. And they're all on the same page. Bomb already halfway gone. Ooh, and it's going to get difficult to exit the elevator. Another couple of kills coming in. This is just a frag fest for Astralis. Way too easy.
But that's what they have to do, sadly enough.
Valve continues to make changes on this A site. I really do hope that that one corner that Device's Molly just got stuck in is on the list. But hello and goodbye. North, blink and you miss it. That's 4 ump headshots in a matter of mere seconds. Cajun B doesn't understand that he's actually alone. Oh, and the poor guy never even gets a chance to
Of Astralis for trying to get on their B holds by having like a double stack up on the outside of B, push forward. And that area in general is kind of where the site is now. It's kind of like the long A on Dust 2. It assists the site without being the bomb plant zone.
Everything's kind of shifted.
And you can play for yourself there.
Ooh, shadow advantage. Device swinging out and finding MSL. So a 5 versus 3 here as we are preparing ourselves to close on Vertigo. Not starting the series as hot as they did versus G2 yesterday. North, I'm not going to write them off. For those of you who did not watch our North American game last night, we had Chaos lose like 16-3 and then make the comeback versus Liquid. So we will write this map off as an anomaly. Who knows if they rebound? It's not going to be easy, let's be real. And it's also not yet over. Who am I to say? 3v5 North? Maybe. Perhaps. There's a chance. Cajun's able to close down that first duel, and Dupree was on his own, so there's a little bit of timing for Cajun, but he is stuck. Nowhere to go, and losing teammates. He's naded, of all things. Gade with everything to do here. Map 1 very much on the line.
Very confident in Astralis.
All right, good to know. Well, talking of confidence, look at North. In this pistol, on the CT side, they decide to go parading down middle, and they are met by a booby trap.
A Yugi trap?
It was a... yeah. Hold on, I need to click myself. So, sometimes
Yugi is like, you activated my trap card, right?
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Magic cylinder.
Magic cylinder returns the damage.
Bottomless trap hole.
Oh my gosh. I think I got banned in tournament.
You can only actually play one. It's a limited card.
Right, limited.
Yeah. But before we continue to reveal our true nature, let's focus back on Counter-Strike. It is the 3v3. We did get a chance to catch our breath, seeing as, you know, both teams kind of clash at the bottom of mid. Both teams peel off from one another. And now they're throwing utility back over towards Arch. So a smoke grenade to deny any library vision. That bomb goes into the depths of the bomb site real deep. That bomb's planted in the back. Now, obviously, Device keeping his eyes on the potential for an apartments flank, but I think once Zipex sees the numbers coming up short, this should confirm to the T's that maybe Device doesn't have to watch it. But I eat my words because one goes back and peeks into boiler, so now they know they're pinched. These counter-terrorists on short are in a real pickle. But luckily, Cajun's grenade kind of alleviates a little bit of pressure here. Gade whips back round, taps into the head of Device. Bombs planted for Zipex, and he gets the diffuser off of it. There is no kit on the play. A 10-second stick. That one frag from Zipex should have, could have, may have been enough. You hold your breath. Oh! What could have been dire straight. Regardless, whoa, hold on.
What a flash.
Yeah, peeks with it, goes ahead and topples 2 players. So North, with the economic advantage potentially slipping, we still got that triple AK set up for Astralis. They're going to continue to trudge along towards A, Cajun B. What can you do? He doesn't see the player over towards library,
Come on,
loses
Dupree.
his head. Yeah, and follow-up damage. The Deagle is dirty. AZ nowhere to be found as Astralis. They don't play by the rules. To the top of Banana already. We've got 2 CTs close to it. There's a gap here. AZ, you got to be cautious, my man. He's going to peek off of his nade. Great headshot close versus Yugi. And because of that, North, they should be able to just cheat back into the bomb site. They don't want to lose HP to the fire, so they're lucky to wait it out and then retreat in a 5v4.
A very nice position to be in. This is what Banana is all about. Literally, you throw everything in the kitchen sink on Banana to get some unconfirmed damage and hopefully a kill, and then you can peel back. Rotations are extremely static now. Astralis pressing their faces against this final choke point. Once they turn this corner, it's completely on, and we'll decide if they are going to commit. They do have the bomb stationed up here. Device behind the half wall, prompting a smoke. Dupree will send 1-2, and this might elicit a response in terms of counter utility, but the T's are coming in.
Full commitment. Full defense. Christu, oh, he had a corner to play with. He still manages the dink. Incredible. Alive is Magus, but barely. Bomb plant on the other side of the smoke. AZ, ambitious on the spam, but now because he's stuck on the reload device, he will take that any day of the week. Just runs right through, finds that timing, and convinces North to walk away.
If you don't know the reference, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Someone will know.
Great hockey team. It's about where we fall flat.
That's got to be it.
Speaking of which.
Oof. The main actor is gone.
Little smoke, little flash, little push.
Oh, the double oranges.
Careful. Careful. No one's checking this. AZ. Plays 3. Nope. Just the second. Dupree able to get his gun back into control. This is going to be costly, perhaps, for Astralis. They've lost that man advantage. They were looking good in the post plant, looking good for the post plant, I should say. And now it's on Zipex and Dupree, but they've cut down the numbers 2-2. MSL again with that op coming in from Banana side. So Yugi pulled it off last round. This time it's up to Dupree. He is committed on the back of Dark all the way in the depths. He welcomes North to get their feet onto the bomb site. He hears them moving forward. He's been confirmed. MSL throws himself into the stream of gunfire, but no problem. Execute.
Sit and wait. So much time burned off the clock. Dupree is still in a very comfortable spot, holding in the halls. The boost is here. They're going to give it up, actually. And as we can see, Inferno is unlevel ground, basically all over the map. So it's a really hard map to B-hop run off of because of that. And also allows you to drop silently as well. Holy.
I'd be frustrated if I was MSL. 2 moments of timing there at the bottom of mid where Zipex just shows a shoulder. MSL gets a little excited, but it's over towards the A site that this bomb is actually going to go. Device, he was the solo commitment at B. Dupree can't manage over on Balk, so there is an opening here for North to try and lock it down. He gets into the pit, and he calls for reinforcements. North, they sprint over through their spawn, but Zipex has him gone, so it's entirely on the retake now for North. They have a single smoke, a single flash, but deep pit pick control for Yugi, and a chance to move for Zipex. They're both going to go into pit. Oh, they're going to start spamming some shots through the smoke, looking to deal that damage. They know that North can get close. North actually starting to get footing on the bomb site. They're clamoring over the boxes, and it's not prevailing so far. 2 kills back for Astralis, and a clutch attempt for a hell of a half on the T side for Astralis. 10-5 the advantage, and I would be shocked if they don't let off the gas pedal here. We saw it kind of happen on Vertigo once they had momentum, and history tends to repeat itself. Perhaps. Dupree?
Oh,
tapped.
Super clean. Mr. Clean with hair.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I
Get
can't.
Cloroxed.
You're just don't drink it.
Magic erase.
Ooh, another one. I just love pistol rounds because we get these one-tap headshots.
I know, right?
You know?
Why do people buy body armor? All these.
There's
all the kills you're going for.
A lot of talk
for
around the economy and the nature of Counter-Strike's rounds now, and how, you know, we have more gun rounds, et cetera, et cetera. But you know, are we going to change to MR12?
I'm going to take a second to explain why. Let's see if it happens.
Oh, I was waiting.
Wait,
for the
if it happens,
explanation.
I
see.
Yeah.
I'm like, instructions unclear, but they wait. Gonna stave it off for the moment. We saw that quick rotate from Magisk, and he's still flirting around CT spawn. So Zipex decides to fall off of the boost, spams the smoke, and so far so good, because Yugi gets into the mix, but he can't hang on to the sheer numbers of North. Pile driving through those smokes off of the flash. Zipex goes. Magisk's able to get one as well. Yeah, the bomb still planted.
Oh, it was after. Sorry, yeah.
Christu lurking around through Arch. Dupree stampeding through spawn, gives himself up. Now Christu's going to come around, fumbles around with the guns, but oh boy, if he dies, then that gives a chance for the retake if he hadn't dinked Device down to just 11, because 19 HP combined, I don't think they chance this.
No.
That's going to be North folks taking a 6th.
Dude, it's nice for them to get these guys. They got like Toys R Us weapons, right? Like they're having fun just getting the kills that they get. They get away with 2 kills and they upgrade both their guns. So this is a totally one round here for Astralis. Like,
I look forward to new horizons because Zipex is at bat yet again, and he's being challenged here on Arch side. Already 3 players have managed their way past middle, but they've decided to double back. There is no commitment and no need to do so. 50 seconds remain.
looked like there was about to be some animals crossing, but they actually do come back. Maybe want to try it again. Not a bad idea. Losing the guy bottom mid plus knowing Devices here holding this long angle, and you want to save some of this utility for your execute. You probably all you want to do is get Device back on the site, and then not really go B after that. So Astralis can't rotate too heavily. They probably don't need to as well. Still unfavored situation here for North, but they've got enough nades at least for A.
Dupree is going to stay tucked in the hidey hole. He pops up with Magis, both of which taking duels. Poor Christu, he's plucked from the skies. Everybody seems to have died. Gade can't find any further footing with everything they can afford before they're going to have to start saving. It's not that lackluster. Deagle for Device, MP9 on Dupree. Colt across the other 3, but Molotov at the feet of Zipex. He's got to have to duck back into the bomb site at 23 health.
Who would you rather be? The T's or the CTs right now, based on that damage?
CTs.
CTs, okay.
Because regardless of the damage, they still have 7 match points.
Right, that's true. The grand scheme of things, that is ultimately the objectively good answer. Fair enough. Well played.
North chilling. Waiting to serve it real cold. Trying to catch Astralis making mistakes. That's one of the most difficult things to do in Counter-Strike. But like you said earlier, you know, Dad's not home, Glaive's not here, so maybe this increases. Actually, I take that back. Zonic's still behind them, I'm sure.
I think he's
I'd be more intimidated of him than Glaive.
Yeah, he's much bigger.
Very loud. Booming voices. Booming M4. Shots lined up here on mid. Hello, Device. Long time no see, my friend. 3 kills, going for the 4th. Looking to replicate what was that highlight reel moment on Vertigo, but it seems like Dupree could be the final hit. 7 seconds remaining here for Cajun. He's just going to go ahead and plant that bomb. He has to. The 3 CTs all